Zoysia grasses. So there's two different types of zoysias I'll talk about, and that's purely just dependent on the leaf thickness. So you have the broadleaf zoysia varieties and the fine leaf zoysia varieties. Both use the same amount of nutrient throughout the year. So for planting purposes, you can treat them both one and the same. They have some very different maintenance characteristics though. Zoysia varieties have quite an emerald colour to their leaves. The finer leaf zoysias typically are a lighter green colour and have excellent cold tolerance. An attribute across both zoysia varieties are their dense canopy. Typically the broader leaf is a little bit more consistent with the common grass varieties that we see, whereas the fine leaf zoysia varieties have extremely dense canopies, which is a benefit for weeds and keeping weeds out. It typically chokes it and also blocks any sunlight from germinating weeds at that soil level. When choosing zoysia varieties for your backyard, make sure that you're choosing the right variety for the situation. So not all fine leaf zoysia varieties are shade tolerant, so just be careful and make sure you do the right research there. Some zoysia varieties can get down to 2 hours of direct sunlight a day, and then the broadleaf varieties can get up to full sunlight throughout the day and thrive in full sunlight and hot Queensland and even Northern Territory conditions. I think a note that everybody should know is that with zoysia varieties, they love water, a lot of water. They are, especially in establishment or in recovery, water is your friend every single time. So keep that in mind. If you buy a new zoysia lawn and you put it in, you're going to need a lot of water. You can't overwater it, so flood it. But the benefit is in the future, zoysia produces extremely deep root zone and is able to combat clay soils and tough environmental scenarios. And then dry periods later on, you'll find that your zoysia lawn will thrive through those situations. So with zoysia varieties, the seed head, as you've seen in some of the other videos, is quite stunted. It's quite low to the canopy, but a typical thing with zoysias is it's a purple seed head. We get a lot of questions about what weed is this, how do I spray this out? And the truth is, if it's a purple seed head, it almost looks like a little compact Christmas tree. That is absolutely the seed head of a zoysia, and there's nothing you can do about it except for more regular mowing, consistent fertilizing, and just living with it. Something interesting about zoysias is they have an extremely low, one of the lowest nutrient requirements, and it's right up there with the seeded varieties like the fescues, Kentucky bluegrasses. It has a very, very low nutrient requirement compared to green cooch and blue cooch, and even buffalo lawns like the one behind me. That's why it's really important when you're jumping onto our website and selecting and looking through plans that you choose the right lawn variety, because our lawn varieties match the nutrient requirement of that particular variety over the whole year. It ensures that you're not overpaying and not over applying fertilizer to your backyard.